Hey guys, Lizardlea here for Christmas Minis Penguin. So that is this guy right here with the scarf. He's so cute. So, yay. I am starting very late today. It's 10:30 because I didn't have any fabric that was 18 count. I had a lot of 14 count, but I didn't want to use that. So I went to two Michael's stores and all they had was 14 count, which I didn't want, and 28 count, which I definitely didn't want. Then I went to Joann's and they did have 18 count. However, it was only the small roll. I was looking for the gigantic roll, but alas, they did not have the gigantic one. And then they also had packages, like thick packages of fabric rolled on itself several times, but it was also 14 count. So I was just like, I want 18 count. So I'm probably going to have to order some online if I want to get more. This should last me the rest of the Christmas minis. I mean, 15 inches by 18 inches. I can get a lot on there. Okay, I'm gonna go cross stitch now. Yay, penguins!
And back to weird questions because David's not here. 25. When was the last time you literally stopped to smell flowers? For me personally, I generally do enjoy the smell of flowers, but I have allergies. I I don't like flowers. I don't like when people give them to me because it just makes me sad because they die, and that makes me depressed. But I will say, my birthday last year, December 2020, because or maybe it was for my 1 year anniversary of Madrivo. I was given a the cutest, what's the word I'm looking for? Chalice? No, it's one of those like awards that you get, and it's a big cup, and it has the handles on the side. It's on a podium at the bottom. It says, like you're number one. They ordered that, and it had flowers in it, and I did smell them, and they smelled really good. But like once the leaves and petals started to fall off, I chucked it because I don't want to watch flowers die. It just makes me sad. But also I have allergies, and I have gotten up close and personal with some flowers before, and there are almost always bugs on those, and I don't want that in my house. So like, But even going back in time, like especially when we had cats, Tessa would try and eat the flowers. Ruby would try and eat the flowers. Graybeard would try and eat the flowers. Like, no, I don't want my pets eating those things. So if I have an animal, it's because I don't want them to potentially get sick, and I just don't want them to eat the flowers. And if it's without a pet, I don't want to watch it die and allergies. But like roses do smell really good. I can't lie. Okay. Oh, 8 weird questions to ask a guy. Okay, so if I ask myself these, it won't be weird, right? Because I'm a girl. Let's see. Men and women have different ways of conversing. It's a well known fact that men aren't as keen talking about their feelings as women. When guys who are strangers talk to each other, the conversation generally steers towards hobbies. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Maybe one of your female friends has a new boyfriend and she wants to know what you think of him. You'll have to get crafty to get the information you need, so try our questions to ask a guy articles for some inspiration. This is super weird, you guys. If those aren't what you're looking for, the following 8 weird questions to ask a guy will help you find out if he has a strange side and isn't afraid to embrace it. If he can answer these questions without being standoffish about it, he's probably a cool guy, and your friend picked a good one. Who knows? Maybe you've made a new friend or learned a few things yourself. You guys, it's gonna be so weird, I guarantee it. 26. What is your favorite form of exercise? Personally, I like walking. Yeah. I hate running. Not a fan of jogging. Swimming, I'm not a great swimmer, so it's just not my favorite thing to do. I get a little nervous. It's fun though, I will give it that. I enjoy working out, but honestly, I'd rather just go on a walk. I I sweat like a freaking pig. So when I have to, like really start working out and going, it's gross. It's gross. I'm not into it. So walking. 27. How did you learn what it meant to be a man? I learned by watching Mulan. Yeah, that's all I got. Because I'm not a man. I mean, personally, I would consider someone a man when they're able to talk about their feelings. Once they're like, past middle school. Because obviously, a young boy, if he's sad, he'll cry. It's ingrained in a lot of guys in like middle school and high school that, oh, you can't act like that. You're a wimp. Don't act like that. You're a girl. And, that's an insult. So I would say once you are like out of high school and you're able to show emotions and you're able to express your feelings, that's when I think you've really become a man. Because, like, I remember the first time I saw a grown man in a pink shirt, I was like, you know what? Whether he's gay or not, I'm still proud of the fact that he's willing to wear pink and, he doesn't feel lesser because of it. It's a freaking color. If you look good in it, that's what counts. Okay. 28. If you could add a single option to your car, what would you add? Flames. Not real ones. I just mean like painted on ones. Or even a dragon. Like, a really cool paint job to my car would be awesome. But I don't know if I'd ever be able to go through with that unless I was like a bajillionaire. Because when I want to go and sell it, I feel like I will get less money because if someone isn't into flames or dragons, they won't like it, so they won't spend as much money on it. I mean, I guess if I can find the people who really like that stuff, I'll get enough money, but eh. And then I'm going to spend most of my time in the car, so I won't even really get to enjoy the flames and the dragons. So maybe I'll just go with like heated seats. When it's cold, that's really nice to just have your butt be nice and warm. 29. If you were called on to be a government spy, where would you least like to serve? And where would you most like to serve? I mean, I can't really say I would dislike being in the US. Because, like, it is convenient. Most people speak English, and the people who don't generally speak Spanish. And usually I can get by with enough of the Spanish that I know and enough of the English that the other person knows that we can communicate to the level that we need to. Otherwise, I don't like the politics here. There's a lot of gun violence, just violence in general, which is disappointing. But... So, I mean, I guess the U.S. would be my least, but I still don't hate it here. Like I said, there are things about the U.S. that are really nice and convenient. I think the difficult question is where would I most like to serve? Because, literally the only continents I haven't been to are South America and Antarctica. Obviously, Antarctica, you're not going to get stationed there. There's nothing going on over there. South America, I'd love to visit. I would love it. Australia was amazing, but there are a lot of very dangerous animals there, so it could be a little scary. And then, was Australia the one that had all those really, really, really bad fires in 2020? Or, right? It was the beginning of 2020, like right before the virus? I could be remembering wrong. But I still, like, Australia's so wonderful, you guys. The people are so kind, and it's so beautiful there. I wouldn't be against it. And with that, England would be great, because I am allergic to the sun, basically. I'm so pale. The sun does not agree with me. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, I would probably be happy wherever they send me. I love traveling. I love seeing the world and meeting new people and learning new cultures. So, oh, okay, it says a government spy. I don't want to spy on places I like. I don't want to spy. I don't know. I don't think I'd be good at that. So, I don't know. I'm just going to move along. I answered the question as if I was in, like, my dad's position where I've joined the military and I'm working with them. Okay. 30. What historical figure would you like to have a chat with? This is not a weird question. Literally everyone asks this question. Ugh. Patton is my answer. That's what I always answer. I'm moving on. 31. Is there anything hanging in your room that motivates you? I mean, we don't have a lot hanging in our bedroom. We have pictures of us that I gave to David for our first anniversary. Wow, it's been a while. We're gonna have our third anniversary on the end of January. Wow, that is coming up fast. Oh my goodness, you guys. Anyways, so I have the 3 pictures of us. I have a map, a scratch-off map. I've scratched off all the places I've been to. So that motivates me to want to go see more places, but not right now. And Michael's. So what we started, or at least when I was there, we would make mats for people to have as a surprise on their last day. You know, like everybody would sign it. So we did it for the store manager and the operations manager, and we had everybody sign it, and I was the framing manager at that point, so I hid them in the frame shop. And they were both completely surprised, almost cried a little, you know, it was wonderful. And they did that for me. Honestly, at that point, I wasn't expecting it because, I don't know, I'm an idiot, I guess. So when I got it, I was so happy, and it's hung up in the bedroom. A lot of people signed it, and I put pins in it. So like the pins that I got from Michael's itself, and then just pins I got from like Loot Crate that I enjoy. I stuck them on there just to, you know, fill up the empty space and make it more balanced. It was nice. And yeah. I mean, I guess that just motivates me to be a good person and try to continue to be a good person. Because you guys, retail is not nice, and it should not be like that. 32. Do you find pets friendlier than humans? Not always. It completely depends. Just like with humans, animals have their own personalities. So, sometimes, but not always. Like, Tessa was definitely friendlier than most humans I've met to me. She was generally scared of other people, so she would hide. I mean, you can't really say that she's mean, but you wouldn't really call her friendly. You'd call her, like, nervous, you know? And I don't think that's fair to hold it against her. She was teeny tiny, and obviously most humans are, like, 10 times her size. Or more. But I have met animals that are mean. Ones that will just growl at you and hiss and get angry, and it's just like, yeah, that's not friendly. I've also worked in retail, so I have met people who are just douche canoes, who treat you like crap and yell at you. And they try and steal things, and then they get mad at you when you tell them to give the crap back. It's ridiculous, you guys. 33. Which is one that show you... Okay, what? Which is one that show you cannot watch with anyone? Okay, I'm going to assume this is asking me a show I can't watch with someone else. Let's see. Some shows require a quiet room with no commentary to fully enjoy. None? All of the shows that I would, like, rewatch, I would be more than happy to rewatch with someone else. I would love for other people to experience the wonderfulness that is these movies. And if it's a crappy movie, commentary makes it better. So I definitely don't want to watch that alone. I guess like horror movies? But, well, no, those can be really enjoyable watching with other people. Yeah, I got nothing for that one. Mm-mm. 9 weird questions to ask to get to know someone. Let's see. I'm just going to skip the commentary on that one. 34. What's your least favorite mode of transportation? Probably boat. Just because, well, although it can be enjoyable. I don't know. Like, cars are the most convenient, but they have the most deaths and accidents. Trains. Ooh, bus it. You know, I think I'm gonna have to go with bus. Because they're fairly slow and people get too close, and I don't like that. Okay. Trains outside of Japan and Europe, probably. Because in Japan, they had that on lock. It was amazing. And I remember riding the trains in Europe, and not as good as Japan, but still really good. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have to go with bus. I'm not a fan of buses. 35. Yeah, 35. What songs are included on the soundtrack to your life? The soundtrack to my life. Probably a lot of Disney songs. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. 36. Which thoughts bring you a wave of relaxation? I actually have a really difficult time relaxing. Like, I can tell you right now, my legs are very tense just from the way that I'm sitting, and that's how I am. My shoulders are relaxed, I'm slumped over. But I don't know. When I'm relaxing, I have to actively think about relaxing. You know, like when you're laying down and you realize you're like clenching your thighs, you have to force yourself to relax. I have to actively be thinking about relaxing in order to do so. So, no, I don't know. I have no idea. 37. What is your favorite combination of colors? Gray and pink. I think those two colors are so perfect together. It's like a whole other level for me, which I feel like just proves it even more because my favorite color is blue. It is not pink and it's not gray, but I love those colors together. Like pink and gray, pink and silver, either way, love it. They're so perfect together. And I will say I do prefer the paler side. Like, I don't want like a bright hot pink with a gray, but it's still pink and gray and they're great together. 38. Which one fashion accessory do you like better than others? Fashion accessory. It doesn't say body accessory. It just says fashion accessory. I collect keychains, and I will hang them on, like my purse or my backpack on the zipper. So, keychains. I'm going to read what it says underneath. Jewelry, beanies, backpacks. Get specific and tell a story of your favorite piece of fashion. Oh, it specifically has to be like fashionable? Y'all, I am not fashionable. I'm sticking with keychains. 39. A man walks up to you and says he's going to transform you into the animal of your choice, and there's nothing you can do about it. Which animal do you choose? Turtles can live to be hundreds of years old, right? That'd be nice. I don't want to die. But if I could be a house cat, that would be awesome. Or, you know, a house puppy. I could do that too. Otherwise, like a bird would be really cool. Like a bald eagle. If I'm assuming I'm still going to be in the US, I believe they're endangered. So if someone did attack me or kill me, they would suffer great consequences. So, I don't know. Like, if I was definitely going to get, like, the ideal life with whatever animal I choose, my number one would have to be a cat. I'd want to be a house cat. I get to just sleep all day and smell good and be pretty. And purring is wonderful. I love it. Yeah. 40. Which day do you think the start of the week is? Sunday or Monday? I consider the start of the week Monday just because it's when I start work versus the weekend. It's in the name, weekend. It's the end of the week, and Sunday is part of the weekend. So I go with Monday, but I have had plenty of calendars that start with Sunday. It has never bothered me, and it never will. With that, I remember in like first grade, I want to say, the teacher was like, okay, what are the days of the week? And, you know, so we all said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then she was telling us sometimes, you know, the week is actually supposed to start with Sunday. So, can you say the days of the week starting with Sunday? And I remember I kept saying it over and over and over again in my head, to the point that it kind of got, what is that little story? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't really Fuzzy Wuzzy. Was he bear? Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't really Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. And, you know, so like that's what it felt like to me. So at that point, I was just like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I was like, what day of the week are we starting with? What's going on? I did not volunteer to say it out loud because everybody who had already gone, you know, like, I mean, only like 4 or 5 kids volunteered. It wasn't a big deal. They had already started correctly with Sunday. And I was like, I'm going to start with the wrong day, and I'm going to look like a dum-dum, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Weird story, yay! 41. You have $7.05 at the grocery store. What do you buy? $7.05. I mean, honestly, $7 isn't gonna get you far. A thing of pretzels, the super pretzels from the frozen section, and a pack of gum. I might have some leftovers. I'll get some yogurt for David if I can also afford it with my $7. So weird. Did you know that there are ways to show you're single while shopping? What? That's like the little blurb they put underneath the question. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, is showing off the fact that I'm single? I don't understand this. Whatever. 42. If you could explore anything Indiana Jones / Lara Croft style, where would you go first? Okay, I read that weird. If you could explore anything Indiana Jones or Lara Croft style, where would you go first? Ooh. Okay, so I'm not gonna die, right? Like, Indiana Jones didn't die, but Lara Croft dies a lot in her games. But honestly, my mind immediately went to the pyramids. I would love to go to Egypt and look through all the stuff there. Granted, that is probably one of the things that kick-started, you know, like, the wasp issues we had in 2020. Someone got an Egyptian curse placed on the world because they were traveling where they weren't supposed to in a pyramid. But yeah, no, I would love to go to the pyramids. Personally, I think I'd actually really like going on a tour and, you know, learning what I'm supposed to and going where I'm supposed to. That's with me, though.
And that is the end of Christmas Minis Penguin. I got 2 hours and 19 minutes of footage. This is awkward. David's over there typing away. Click, click, clack. Yes. So so awkward.
Why am I awkward?
I'm not awkward, it's the stand. Like, I just have to pick up the whole thing, because trying to take the thing apart and only show off the scroll makes everything fall away, and that's just annoying. I'm going to try and cross stitch one more, so I'm just going to go straight into that. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you guys in the next video.